Hey, welcome back. In this video, we are going to see how you can integrate external JSON API with Botsify chatbot. Before moving forward, make sure that you go through this documentation. The link is in the description of the video as well. So Botsify has specific JSON response formats. So for example, if you want to send a text message back to your user on the chatbot window, then you need to use this JSON format in order to send the text message. If you want to send an image, then this is the format. And similarly for videos and other type of messages like gallery and other stuff. Make sure you go through this documentation before moving forward so you know what are the specific JSON response formats of Botsify. So let's go ahead and create a new story first. So my user can say something like, how are you? In response, I want to remove this text message for now and use the JSON plugin. And just like RSS feed plugin, first I have to give the endpoint of my JSON API, where I can do any processing I wish, where I can call any other external third-party service as I wish. But at the end, whenever I want to respond back to Botsify, I have to use these JSON formats. So I have created this JSON for the sake of this tutorial. So you can see this is exactly the format we require. This API is the static content and created on the Firebase for the sake of this tutorial, but feel free to use your own JSON API, create your own API on Lambda or whatever the external service you want to use. So let's copy this URL and paste this into Botsify endpoint URL. Again, you can use variables in order to make your URL dynamic. This is the GET request type, and I do not have any header or authentication headers for this API. So I'll simply click on add, and that will add the JSON plugin. Let's save this story and try it out. I will say, how are you? And my chatbot is going to look up into my JSON API and send me the response back. Now let's try if we can send the image back into our chatbot using the JSON API. For this, I have created another API, which is using the same exact JSON format that we saw in this tutorial. So here I am sending this image of the shirt. Let's copy this JSON API and integrate into our JSON API now. Let's try it in our chatbot. You see the image coming from the JSON API. You can add the call to action buttons, you can add the videos and the gallery. For that, feel free to go through the detailed documentation in this tutorial. Again, the link is in the description. Now, the bonus part is sometimes what happens is that you perform some logic in your API and you want to trigger another story or the media block directly from your JSON API. So for that, we have this specific JSON format, just like the text and the image, which is the story post back, and here is the story at which I want to redirect. So the question is, where do I get this string? So if you noticed, when I clicked on these three dots, the first option is copy payload. If I click on this, my payload is copied into my clipboard, and if I try this, that would give me this string. If I paste this into a text document, that would give me this string that I can use in my JSON API. All you have to do is use the story postback as the key and this string as the value. Let's use this string and try it in our chatbot. So I'll go edit my story, edit my plugin, and paste the updated JSON API URL. I'll edit and save and try in my chatbot. So you see that as soon as I type how are you, It is taking me to another story of office timings and replying me with the first message or the first chatbot response of that particular story. So this is very special. Similarly, if you want to redirect the user on the template, the only change is the template underscore postback is the key, and you will get the same random string from your media blocks. Just click on this copy payload icon and you'll get that string in your clipboard. So now let's use this JSON API and integrate it in our chatbot. I'm updating my JSON plugin and saving my story. In the test chatbot window, I'm typing the same thing, how are you? And that should give me the media block of the red shoes that I created. So this is how you can make use of JSON APIs to perform any logic on your servers and at the end send the response back to Botsify or start a new story or new conversational flow in Botsify. I hope you like the video. This is technical, this is getting complex, but that is what adds the value to your chatbot at the end.